Hello, people of the internet. Oops. And welcome to another WWE Fantasy Log. I am James Phoenix. With me is Jeff.
Hi.
Sounds so enthusiastic to be here tonight. Tiff could not join us this evening. Unfortunately, her headset crapped out last week. She went and bought a new one today, but inadvertently bought herself a 35 mil mobile device headset instead of
Single
the
jack hybrid cord. Yep.
So she's going to return it and get a one that will actually work with her computer tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have her for the next set of recordings, whatever night that's going to end up being. But for now, we're going to do the thing for today, as we do.
Preferably sometime in the middle of this week so we can finish our catch up.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We're still a week behind.
Yeah, I know. Well, somebody didn't show up last night, so.
That doesn't change us being a week behind, though.
No, but if we had done that, and then we did this past week tonight, we'd be caught up. Kind of my point. Anywho, tonight we will be scoring Raw for the 27th and SmackDown 205 for the 28th. So not this past week, but the week before.
Mm-hmm.
Bang.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the old scores. Where the hell's the scores? Why are you not giving me them as an option? Open this. Then go over here. Actually, I don't want that one. I want this one. Hold that down a little bit to right there, and then give me.
You're not ready? Here. You suck.
No, I'm ready. It just the thing was minimized. You can't screen display a minimized window.
Hmm.
There we go. All right. So as you can see here, it was an eventful first week the last time we did this. And currently in the lead is me, the Big Dogs Club, at 493 points.
Mm-hmm.
Followed closely by Jeff, a.k.a. the, what was this time? Extremely Legit Yes Movement. There we go. At 414. And rounding out the three at 381, not too far behind Jeff, is the Rowdy Last Kickers, Tiff's team. On our leaderboards, I don't have these guys in order. Whoopsie. Let's put them in order again. There we go. Over on our leaderboards, we do have the big dog himself, Roman Reigns, coming in at 97 points. Followed by Xavier Woods of the New Day at 85. Grand Metalik of the Lucha House Party at 74. Kofi Kingston of the New Day at 71. Dean Ambrose of the Shield at 51. Lindsay Dorado of the Lucha House Party at 41. Noam Dar from the Cruiserweight division coming in at 39. Followed by Elias at 34. Finn Balor hitting 31. Running out the top 10 at 30 points a pop are Bobby Lashley and Buddy Murphy. And just below them for discounting ties is Ruby Riott and Rusev tied at 29 and Peyton Royce at 28.
Yeah.
All right. So let's put these in the alphabetical orders.
Fuck you, Roman.
Clap, 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 clap. Roman Empire.
Roman sucks.
All right.
Anyone but you, Roman.
Yeah. Apparently not. So we kick off Monday Night Raw, which aired that week from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We open up with the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Boo!
Banner, 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 banner.
Boo!
He gets right to the point saying that he's here to defend his Universal title and calls out Braun Strowman.
Okay, then.
Strowman comes out with his briefcase and confronts Reigns, calling him out for having Rollins and Ambrose step in to gang up on him last week. Roman says his Shield brothers always have his back, and while Braun is lifting cars and stages, Roman is lifting championship belts. He dares Braun to cash in his briefcase tonight, but Strowman says he's not going to do that tonight, because if he did, Ambrose and Rollins would just run out here and jump him again. It would be a complete waste. But he says he's going to make him a deal. He won't cash the contract in until September 16th. All Reigns has to do is show up at Hell in a Cell so the Shield can't interfere. He says he'll see Reigns at Hell in a Cell, and the crowd pops. Braun and Roman shake hands, but then Dolph and Drew come out to interrupt. Ziggler complains about getting screwed over at SummerSlam, and then he and Drew call out Braun and Roman, saying that they are their next challengers because they're at the top of the Raw roster. Baron Corbin comes out to remind us that he is now the acting general manager, with Kurt Angle being told to take a little vacation. And so Corbin approves of Braun's challenge to Reigns for Hell in a Cell, and also books the tag team match for later tonight, while giving himself credit for coming up with the idea. Corbin also says he's going to make another match that Kurt Angle was too scared to make. Corbin versus Finn Balor, the man, not the demon. So that is a promo to all those folks. Let's see, Braun. Yeah, let's see, McIntyre. And Dolph. By the way, viewers who were tuning in from last week might have noticed when I ran through the opening scores, they were slightly off from the previous week when we ended.
Okay.
That is because Tiff pointed out to me between sessions that there was a roster error between you and I, so I fixed it.
A roster error?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean that there was an accidental swap on the roster.
Okay.
We had the wrong Drews.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, somehow when I was moving people over, I inadvertently gave you Gulak instead of McIntyre.
Good job.
So we swapped that back. So it did not affect the points drastically. It was only a 5-point difference between the two. So.
I mean, 5 points. It's an 11-point difference.
Sorry, 11-point difference. You're right.
And that is pretty drastic considering how close Tiff is to me.
Yeah. Well, it worked out in your favor because you got McIntyre, so you gained the 11 points.
That's what I meant. Not only does it bring me closer to you, which between you and me, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but it gives me a little bit of padding against Tiff, which is where it could and probably will make the difference.
All right,
she was so close to me.
21 to Drew. Dolph was going to go up to 21.
Yeah.
And then we got Roman.
Anyone but you.
Bam, bam. 102 for Roman.
Fuck you, Roman.
Roman Reigns. All right. So then we go to the aforementioned match of Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor, the man, not the demon. Where they proceed to go at it. And now I wasn't quite sure how to rule this.
What's the official ruling? When in doubt, go by WWE's ruling.
I guess that's a good point.
That's what we always do.
Yeah. So what happened is the match went on and they beat each other up, and the match ended when Corbin got frustrated at his inability to beat Finn Balor and hit him with a chair. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, then.
What?
Okay, we're going to have to check something. We're going to have to take We're going to step back from the scoring for a second here because what the fuck?
Okay.
I don't know who's doing WWE's posters,
Uh-huh.
but what the hell is this?
Oh, it's ruled as a victory by Baron Corbin because he abused his power to change the stipulation, so he didn't lose.
Right, he restarted the match, so it didn't count as 2 matches. It was still 1 match. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to know.
He had forgotten the match was under no disqualification rules. So
He did. He's very stressed out, you know. Now look at the thing.
Okay then. Yeah, you're not Finn Balor. Go to hell, Roman Reigns. Nor are you Kane. Really go to hell, Roman Reigns. Go fuck yourself.
All right then. That is a weird poster.
It is.
Let's go back over to the scores. Right, so the match went on, and eventually Corbin got himself DQ'd with a chair, but then grabbed a microphone and informed everyone that, with the stress of his duties as GM, he forgot to tell everyone that this was a no DQ match. So the bell rang and the match resumed. And Corbin pretty much jumped back in the ring, beat down on Balor some more, and then pinned him for the 3 count immediately. And Corbin with a victory via changing the rules mid-match. So, Finn Balor, we had 5 points for being in the match. He will get 3 points for this abruptly being a specialty match.
What an asshole.
Yeah. So that'll give him 8 points and 4 moves is going to be 12 points to Finn Balor. The man, not the demon. Puts him at 43. Baron Corbin. And he had 20 points for winning this match. He'll get 10 for winning a specialty is 30. 5 for competing is 35. 3 for competing in a specialty is 38. And 7 moves is 45 points to Baron Corbin. Oh, actually, no. And 3 for weapon use. 48 points to Baron Corbin. 28 and 9 puts him at 57. All right. I just shot Baron Corbin right into the top 10.
Good for him.
All right. So we go to some commercials. We come back to a replay of Triple H last week discussing the announcement that he's going to face The Undertaker. Then a promo video for that match, and it features footage of Hall of Famers discussing the match, including Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett, and Kevin Nash. We then cut backstage where Apollo Crews and Dana Brooke are discussing strategy for tonight. And Apollo points out that if Dana wins her match tonight, she might earn herself a spot at the Evolution pay-per-view. And Titus walks in and says that he got Dana Brooke a match against Sasha Banks tonight. Dana walks off, and Apollo Crews questions Titus about his decision to put Dana against Sasha when Dana has only had 1 singles match, and Sasha's a veteran. I guess they mean 1 singles match since she joined Titus Worldwide.
I guess.
Because we know she's had more than 1. Titus says that he has faith in Dana and walks off. Promo to Titus Worldwide.
For now.
Yep. 17 for Apollo. 18 for Dana. And 15 for Titus. All right. We then go to the ring for the aforementioned Sasha Banks versus Dana Brooke match.
Okay.
Bailey is at ringside at Sasha's corner, while Titus Worldwide is out there with Dana.
Was that really necessary?
What do you mean?
To have Bailey out there, I mean, she's facing Dana Brooke. Was that necessary? That's kind of like rubbing in her face at that point. It's just like, yeah, she's just here to look good.
Pretty much. All right. So, yeah, they go back and forth in a not particularly long match, and Sasha ends up shutting her down with a backstabber and a bank statement.
Mm-hmm.
After the match, Bailey steps in and celebrates with Sasha, giving her a hug. Titus and Apollo get into an argument, and then Cruz rolls in the ring and helps Dana up. So, yeah, I stand by my statement from last week that this is leading to a breakup of the group with Apollo and Dana going off on their own and Titus not being with them anymore.
I could see that.
Hashtag Apollo Worldwide.
I have no idea.
Anyway, let's see here. We're going to get some accompaniment to Bailey. Coming on out to the ring. 14. And accompaniment to Titus and Apollo. And Titus go up to 20. And Dana Brooke will get 5 points for being in a match. And 5 points for moves in that match is 10 points to Dana. All right. And then Sasha will get 20 points for winning a match, 5 for being in it is 25, and 2 moves is 27 points to the legit boss. And we got 237. And a top 10 spot for Sasha. For now.
For now.
All right. We go to a break. We come back from the break. And Dean Ambrose is backstage. Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh walk in, and Jinder says that he wants to start guiding Ambrose to spirituality. And he tells Ambrose to close his eyes and breathe and tell him what he sees. Ambrose replies that he sees himself, he sees Jinder, and he sees himself beating Jinder down and tells Jinder to get the hell out of his face. Promo to Dean and Jinder and a mini to Sunil. I just think I should give Sunil a full promo. I don't know if he said anything.
If he didn't say anything, then I wouldn't give him a full promo.
Okay. Jinder's first points of the season. Sunil will get 3. All right. We then go to the ring where the Intercontinental Champion Seth freaking Rollins comes out to the ring.
Woo!
He grabs a mic and says that he had to take care of family business last week and beating down Braun with a shield, but tonight is Intercontinental title business. He calls out anyone in the back to come out and face him for this title right now. And the challenge in question is answered by Kevin Owens.
Okay.
Who comes out, microphone in hand. And he complains that his career since going to Monday Night Raw has sucked. He complains that nothing has gone right for him, and the only reason things have gone right for Seth is because he's had his best friend Dean Ambrose by his side. That's the only reason he got his title back. Kevin Owens points out that if his best friend Sami Zayn was around, he would have won the Money in the Bank ladder match against Braun Strowman, and he would be standing here right before you right now as the Universal Champion. And he says that his summer has been terrible, but that's going to end right now because he is not leaving this building tonight without a championship.
Yes, you are.
And he gets a cheap pop for mentioning, and Owens does also go out of the way to mention that they're in Toronto, saying that I can't think of a better place, for this to happen than right here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Well, actually, yes, I can. It's called Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And he then begins talking to the audience in French, which pisses them off royally.
Ah.
And we then have ourselves an Intercontinental Championship match between Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. I will include the promo points in the match scoring. And these two have a good back-and-forth championship match. With Owens going harsh on Rollins, throwing him into some fan barricades, shoulders on the ring post, the whole 9 yards. And he works over Rollins' arm specifically, trying to damage that enough that he can take advantage of it, presumably for the... Owens does a crossface, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so probably weaken the shoulder up for that. But at one point he goes for a cannonball and misses, resulting in Rollins managing to hit a sling blade, dumping Owens out of the ring and hitting him with 2 back-to-back suicide dives. But unfortunately, the third one gets blocked. But Rollins knocks Owens backward after that, and then successfully hits him with the third one. Rollins hits a big frog splash, but Owens kicks out of that. Looks for the crossface and locks it on, but Rollins grabs the ropes and breaks the hold. He dodges a shot and hits a super kick. Owens fires back with a modified Stone Cold Stunner. And they fight up to the turnbuckle. Rollins looks for the sunset flip. Owens escapes, hits a super kick, goes for a moonsault, but hits nothing and gets curb stomped to hell. Thus, winner and still your Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
All right, Seth freaking Rollins.
Thank you. You Seth freaking Rollins.
Yep. All right, so Kevin Owens gets 5 points for a pre-match promo. 5 points for being in a match is 10. And 8 points for moves in that match is 18 points to Kevin Owens. Seth Rollins is going to get himself 20 points for winning this match. He's going to get 20 points for retention of the Intercontinental Championship, is 40. He's going to get 5 for being in the match, is 45. And he's going to get 16 move points, is, let's see, that's 55, and 6 would be 61 points to Seth Rollins.
Woo!
That'll work. 81, puts him at 83. Still not better than Roman.
Fuck you, Roman. You're not the architect. Fuck off.
The big dog. We're all just rustling in his
puppy.
yard.
Bray Wyatt needs to come back and neuter the puppy.
Well, he has been posting some rather cryptic tweets, if you noticed.
No, I haven't. But it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, he does tend to do that. But it's kind of the indication that, working with Matt Hardy got a reawoken to Bray Wyatt and who he was, and now he'll be coming back. Let's see here. At WWE Bray Wyatt. Follow the man behind the mask. Instagram at the Wyndham Rotunda. I was hindered, sick, abused, and abandoned. He showed me Eden, a god I can sell. It was always here. Fix everything, Mr. Mercy. Behold, my children, a master reborn. This time, Jah, we change the world. Who are we? Wait for me. Do you see? Lucid. Hashtag resurrect Wyatt.
Hmm.
Oh shit, there's a code in Bray Wyatt's tweet.
Oh?
I just realized because there's specifically a bunch of letters that are capitalized randomly in the tweet. And I believe, let's see. P. Yeah, the capital letters spell out kill them all.
Huh. Well, okay then.
That's why somebody replied kill them all, and then somebody else jumped in and was like, amazing album.
Hmm.
It's a Metallica album. And Ben Roberts asks, who are we killing? And Bray replied, the ones who used to be inside my head.
Okay.
Hashtag resurrect Wyatt. So the question is he pushing it as he is now a purified Bray Wyatt who is trying to kill the demons that were collectively making up Sister Abigail? Or is the idea that he's now trying to kill the demons that Matt Hardy polluted him with and he's returning to Sister Abigail?
Hmm.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the program. All right. So, Braun Strowman confronts Corbin backstage and hands over the briefcase to officially cash it in for Hell in a Cell.
Hmm.
So we'll give a quick mini to Braun for that. All right. Back from the break, Owens is still sitting in the ring on a steel chair that he has unfolded.
Mm-hmm.
He looks very disappointed. And after sitting there quietly for several moments, he lifts his microphone and simply says, I quit. Drops his mic and proceeds to leave.
Hmm.
I'm not going to give him an extra promo for 2 words.
Fair.
All right. And we then get to the back where Drigler does an interview. And they discuss the challenge awaiting them against Reigns and Strowman later tonight. Dolph says that tonight they make their move to the top of the food chain by beating them. And Drew points out that Reigns is still beaten down from last week and that Strowman's mind isn't right because he got distracted in the Universal title hunt. Ziggler adds that Reigns and Strowman will never be able to coexist, knowing they have to fight at Hell in a Cell. And Drew finalizes that Roman and Braun are both 2 wounded animals ripe for the slaughter. Promo to Ziggler and McIntyre.
All right.
All right. We then go to the ring where we have ourselves a match between the B Team and the Revival. The B Team trades tags early on, and they take turns beating up on Dash for a while. Dawson manages to get a tag and tries to come back, but the B Team dumps them both out of the ring and then leads the crowd in a B Team chant. Back in the ring, the Revival managed to isolate Bo Dallas and take control back until Axel gets a hot tag and cleans house, then hits Dawson with a neck breaker. They fight around. Axel looks for a roll-up, but Wilder breaks it up. Dallas then takes out Wilder as Axel and Dawson go at it in the ring. Wilder drops Dallas at ringside and gets a tag, and the Revival hit Axel with a shatter machine for the 3 count. Following the match, the Revival beat down the B team, then grabbed the tag titles and hold them up over the B team. While getting on the mic, cutting a promo about their intentions to win the tag titles. And they proceed to kind of do like a cheers thing, knock the titles together. And then kind of lay them down over the corpses of the fallen B team. Informing them that let this just be proof we could take these belts whenever we want. So, all right. The B team.
The B team.
Bo Dallas did not do shit. He gets 5 points for showing his face.
Fair enough.
Curtis Axel gets 5 points for showing his face and also 1 point for a neck breaker.
Okay, then.
We got... let's go over to Dash and Dawson. Who got the victory here? I believe it was Dawson. Wilder drops... no, Dash got the tag, so it would have been Dash was the legal man. Okay. We will do Scott Dawson first. Scott Dawson will get 15 points for being on the winning team. He will get 5 for competing. It's 20. We will give him... let's see. 4 for a post-match beatdown. It's 24. And I'm going to go with 3 for a mini promo. It's 27. And 1 for the Shatter Machine is 28 points to Dawson.
Okay, then.
68 and 75. And then Dash Wilder will get 20 points for winning this match. He'll get 5 for being in it as 25. He'll get 4 for the post-match beatdown. Is 29. He'll get 3 for the promo. Is 32. And he'll get 1 for the Shatter Machine. Is 33 points to Dash Wilder. 53 and 6 is 59. Bada bam. All right. So after this, we see Elias briefly backstage talking to a production assistant before we go to a commercial. And we come back from the commercial to Elias in the ring. And he proceeds to cut his usual promo and talk about how shitty Toronto is. He leaves the crowd in the walk with Elias, tells them to do the usual, silence your cell phones, shut your mouths, blah, blah, blah. And as he tries to sing a song, he talks some shit about how horrible Toronto is and how nobody would ever want to be there. But being that he is in Toronto, Elias suddenly finds himself interrupted by Canada's greatest export, former multi-time women's champion Trish Stratus. And WWE Hall of Famer, by the way. Gotta remember that part. WWE Hall of Famer and multi-time women's champion Trish Stratus. She comes out of the ring and gets on the mic, and Elias tells her to go back to changing diapers, since that's what she does now. And she calls Elias out for bad-mouthing Toronto, and tells him to hold his... Elias, I'm going to need you to silence your cell phone, hold your applause, and most importantly, shut your mouth. And Elias continues to bash Toronto, pointing out that, Trish, good that you're coming back at all. I mean, I know you got this... and he mentions that I believe he mentions the match against Alexa Bliss here, and points out that Trish. I mean, come on, you've been away a long time. I mean, Alexa's the queen around here. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you beating Alexa, it's about the same chance as Toronto has of seeing the Stanley Cup.
Ouch.
Another Stanley Cup. Sorry.
Still ouch.
And Elias says he understands why Trish is out here because, much like all the women here and all the women around the world, she wants to walk with Elias. But Elias says that he means absolutely no offense, but he doesn't date women in their 60s. And this results in Trish slapping him across the face. Ronda Rousey's music then hits, and she comes out accompanied by Natalya, and Elias decides this is a good time to Amscray.
Apparently, he's been talking to her husband.
Has he now?
Well, if he thought that was a good time to run, I assume he has.
Well, that had anything to do with her husband.
If you hear that music, run.
Oh, did he say that?
I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, then. A very random comment. So anyway, we go to a commercial at this point in the promo and come back to Ronda and Natty in the ring, talking things over with Trish when Alexa and Alicia come out. And Alexa reminds everyone that she's the goddess around here, and that she's invoking her rematch for the women's title against Ronda, not tonight, but at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. She also talks some shit about all the Canadians, and then points out that, they may have a friend in Trish, but she also has a friend who's a multi-time women's champion, and Trish, it's someone you're very familiar with, and out comes Mickie James. And so the three of them come down to the ring, and the match in question is a one-on-one match between Natalya and Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox. Yeah, which he apparently doesn't do anymore.
No, well, he doesn't, but he's a serious superstar now, goddammit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm Scottish, and TJP can kiss my ass.
Pretty much.
Anyway, so this is a very short match. Fox tries to choke Natalya out on the bottom rope after knocking her down. When the ref's back is turned, Alexa and Mickie hit some cheap shots. Natty recovers and drops Alicia and sharpshooters the shit out of her. Resulting in a tap out. And Natty getting a victory. So, let's go over this. First, promo to Elias.
Okay.
And I believe you wanted to give Elias a pipe bomb for the 60-year-old joke.
Yeah, I think that's pipe bomb worthy, don't you?
Fair. 40. That would be 10 points to Elias, putting him at 44 and the top 10 temporarily. So we will do that. We will have a promo to Trish Stratus, which we'll just note at the bottom here because we're probably not going to give that to anybody, but Trish Stratus. 5. I guess I don't really need to be in the same column. Just put it over there. All right. And then we're going to have, let's see here. Ronda and Natty don't really say anything. They just kind of come out to the ring.
Okay.
So I guess they're going to get 3. Well, I guess technically Natty came out for the match, so I guess technically Ronda would get accompaniment.
Okay.
So that would be 5 for accompaniment for total 11. And then also accompanying is Alexa gets a promo and an accompaniment. So that's 11 points to Alexa. And then Mickie James gets an accompaniment. All right. And then Alicia Fox will get 5 points for being in a match. And that's about it. All right, 8. Natalya will get 20 points for winning a match, 5 points for being in a match, and 1 point for a sharpshooter. We'll give Natalya 26 points. We're at 29.
Sure.
All right, so after all that, we cut to the back where Natty, Ronda, and Trish are walking and celebrating, and they run into the Bella Twins. And the Bella Twins step up and proceed to congratulate them on the awesome showing out there, and on how proud they are of Ronda being the women's champion. And they reveal some news that they were going to hold till later, that next week on Raw, the Bella Twins will be back in action on Monday Night Raw for the first time in 3 years. And Natalya pulls out her camera and takes a selfie of all of them. And it's all good. So that is a promo to the Bella Twins.
Ooh.
I'm not going to give the other three any more points.
Fair.
They were just there for the Bella, so somebody to talk to.
Fair.
Let's see, where are these? Brie Bella. 9. Nikki Bella. 5. You know what? I'm going to give Natalya 3 selfie points.
3 selfie points. If that's true, then Tyler Breeze should have a whole crap ton of points.
I know, right? All right. So once all that happens, we cut back to Baron Corbin, who is on the phone with Stephanie. Bobby Lashley walks in, and Corbin informs him that he knows Bobby Lashley likes competition, and so he will have a match up next. And Lashley sounds excited about this and congratulates Corbin on being the acting GM and making matches. And Bobby Lashley goes out to the ring for that match to wait his opponent, but Corbin pops up on the screen and announces that, again, he's been very busy tonight. It slipped his mind that Lashley actually has 2 opponents tonight, and this will be a handicap match.
Of course it will.
Unfortunately, that really doesn't matter a good goddamn, because Corbin decided that the handicap advantage side of the team should be the Ascension.
Really?
So Bobby Lashley destroys the Ascension.
Well, at least they finally get me points.
They do. So, yeah, they come out and they trade frequent tags early on to keep pace, but eventually Lashley overpowers Victor's front face lock, throws him down, knocks Connor off the apron, snake eyes his Victor on the corner, knocks Connor off the apron again, then hits Victor with a Dominator for a 3 count. All right, so that's going to be, let's hear the Ascension are each going to get 5 points for getting their faces on TV for a week. And Victor is somewhere in this area. There we go. Boop. All right. And then Bobby Lashley, they get 5 points to the promo with Corbin. 5 for being in the match is 10. 20 for winning the match puts him at 30. Actually, that's a specialty match. That's handicap, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, first of all, the Ascension should then each have an additional 3 points for competing in a handicap match.
Woohoo.
Specialty match points. Don't forget those. Okay. As I was saying with Bobby Lashley will get 20 points for winning this match. He will get 10 points for winning a specialty match, is 30. He will get 5 for competing in the match, is 35. 5 for the pre-match promo is 40. And 3 for competing in a specialty is 43. And 1 for the Dominator is 44 points to Bobby Lashley. Puts him at 74 and a good spot in the top 10. We go to a commercial. And we come back to a match between Jinder Mahal and Dean Ambrose. Sunil Singh is at ringside. And they go back and forth, but basically Dean just
Beats the shit out of him.
He beats the shit out of him in the end. Some clotheslines, drops him across the top rope. Jinder manages to reverse a neck breaker and hit a jumping knee, but when he went for the Colossus, Ambrose reversed it into a dirty deed.
Fair.
And Ambrose celebrates briefly before storming backstage. So Sunil Singh will get accompaniment. He did not. Let's see. Okay, well, that's interesting. Does it count as interference if Sunil didn't try to do anything, but Ambrose threw him on the ground anyway?
No, that's Ambrose just beating the hell out of Sunil.
Okay.
So that doesn't count for anything, unless Sunil actually interfered and he threw him down because he interfered.
No, I don't believe he did.
He was just there?
I think so. I think he was outside because he and Jinder were outside the ring, and he threw Jinder back in the ring, and they apparently shoved Sunil. So maybe Sunil tried to come up behind him. I don't know.
Fair.
All right, then Sunil will just get accompaniment points. Even 8. Jinder Mahal will get 5 points for being in this match. And he will get 4 moves. His 9 points to Jinder. $14. And then we have ourselves Dean Ambrose, who will get 20 for winning a match. 5 for competing in a match is 25. And 4 moves is 29 points to Dean Ambrose. 76 and 9 would be 85. Congratulations, you now have the least high scoring member of the Shield.
That's fucking wonderful.
That's right, the guy with no title has more points than you.
For now.
For now. We got to the back, and Roman Reigns is shown in his locker room getting ready for his match tonight. Braun walks in and says that after tonight, Reigns has 20 days to think about how Braun is going to destroy him at Hell in a Cell. Reigns tells Braun that he won't be able to get the job done against him and walks off. I will incorporate the promos into the match points. So we have ourselves a main event tag team match of Braun and Roman versus Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. And Dolph and Roman start off. They trade some strikes. Reigns with a big jumping clothesline. Drew gets knocked off the apron. Reigns controls Ziggler for a while. But Drew causes a distraction at one point after a drive-by, leading to Ziggler hitting a DDT, getting a 2 count. Drew tags in and pummels Reigns. Dolph tags back, and they basically isolate Reigns for a while. Reigns manages to fight his way out of a sleeper hold from Dolph, slam him in the corner, and manage to big boot him and tag in Strowman. Drew also got a tag. Oh, no, I lied. He did not get the tag to Braun. Sorry. Drew gets the tag, but Reigns stops momentum with a boot to the face, but then Ziggler tags in and they double team him. Braun does not want it and just watches them beat Reigns down, and they repeatedly stomp on him until the ref DQs them for not ending the double team. Braun then steps in the ring when he walks past Drew and Dolph and walks over to Roman, picks him up and hits him with a headbutt.
Okay, then.
And so Reigns is getting triple teamed when Dean Ambrose comes out for the save. Drew and Dolph grab him and take him out. And then Rollins runs in and goes after Braun, but Braun drops him. Ziggler then hits him with a zigzag. Braun then hits Rollins with a running power slam. Drew then picks up Reigns and hands him to Braun, who hits him with a running power slam too. Braun then raises Dolph and Drew's hands, revealing their new partnership. And they end the show with a Braun yell. And Braun with a successful heel turn.
Okay, then.
Not as successful as it became the following week, but we'll get there. So let's see. The match ended in a DQ, resulting in Braun and Roman being the winners via DQ. Let's see. I'm going to do Dolph and Drew first anyway, because it's easier. So Dolph and Drew got intentionally disqualified. And Drew was the legal man. So Drew will get 5 points for being in the match. He will lose 4 for getting himself intentionally disqualified, which would give him 1 point, plus 4 for post-match beatdown. Puts him back up at 5. Oh, and 4 points for competing in the main event. It's 9 for Drew. Now it's been 35. All right. So. We got Dolph, who will get 5 points for being in the match, 4 for being in the main event, is 9. And 3 moves is 12 points to Dolph. $38. And let's see. Unintentional DQ win, so no extra points to Roman or Braun for that. So then Roman will get, let's see. I'll do Braun first. Braun gets 5 points for being in the match. 4 for being in the main event is 9. 4 for a post-match beatdown is 13. And 2 power slams is 15 points to Braun. 3 becomes 38. And Roman will get himself 5 points for competing in this match, 4 for being in the main event. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remind me how we do this. Does Roman get main event victory because he won by DQ? Because I know we throw out the regular victory points, but I can never remember if we throw out the main event victory points. I don't think we do. I think those stay.
The 5 points for winning the main event?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they stay.
Yeah, okay. So then Roman will get 5 for competing. 5 for that is 10. 4 for being in the match is 14. And 7 moves is 21 points to Roman.
Fair enough.
123. All right. We then have.
Quick side note: is Andrade in the game this year?
I don't know.
Because if he is, I want his pay-per-view entrance to be in the game because holy shit.
Okay.
Because he literally comes out. The ramp is flanked by. This was from the NXT TakeOver Philly, but it looks fucking amazing. I'm like, I want this entrance because the ramp is flanked by basically a slightly large, like mariachi kind of string band quartet, not quartet, but string group. But they're wearing like black lucha masks and they have the big sombreros. And he comes walking out with Zelina Vega and he's like in his full lucha outfit, looking like goddamn Bane. I'm like, Jesus. This was back when he was on NXT, so he had like the NXT belt around his waist and shit. It looked fucking awesome.
Nice.
Like, I want that entrance in the game. I would totally make Bane and give him that entrance. Such a cool entrance. I hope they keep that for SmackDown for like his pay-per-view entrances. I hope he comes out in the lucha outfit because he looks awesome in the lucha mask.
Random Bane for the win. All right. And then
Sorry, I'm trying to do actual work while we're doing this.
Define actual work.
Trying to find a photo of Andrade Cien Almas.
Okay, then.
And
for that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So now I'm trying to figure out here. Ziggler hit a post-match zigzag. He gets I don't know if I included that point for him or not. I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
No, he had 3 already. I think I counted it. All right. Right, because he had a DDT and the sleeper hold and then that. That would be 3.
There.
All right. And then I guess I mean, Dean and Rollins right now, but they just kind of got their asses beat.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I guess that doesn't really count for anything.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Raw then. And we will go ahead and take a look at the scores, as we were wanting to do. Scores. All right. So, holy shit.
Hmm.
Well, I just went from first place to last place.
Wow. How did Tiff go? What?
Yeah, Tiff just took first place.
How?
Seth, that would be a big Dean Ambrose victory, and mostly that.
Oh, well, that ain't gonna last because I'm getting new tag titles this week. So.
Yeah, it was a Dean Ambrose victory. It was Bobby Lashley winning a handicap match.
Yeah.
And it was the Revival winning a match against the Raw Tag Team Champions, even though it was a non-title match.
Shit. By the end of this week, she's going to be a lot more points ahead because, yeah, Buddy Murphy has a main event win on 205 Live, so.
Oh, well, there you go. But yes, Tiff is in the lead at 665. The
Wow.
Rowdy Last Kickers in second at 619 is the Extremely Legit Yes Movement, and the Big Dogs Club has dropped back into third place at 593.
Booyaka! Booyaka!
Yeah, pretty much. Too bad he's not on your team.
Yeah, well, you have him, don't you?
I do.
Who's that jumping out the sky?
Be aware the only reason you're anywhere near that position is because of Seth Rollins' title defense.
Seth freaking Rollins.
And technically, Dolph and Drew earned themselves a decent amount of points for the night, but
right.
Right,
like I said, they're gonna win titles this week, so I'm okay.
That's right. They are going to win
this
titles
last
this
week.
week. Don't remind me.
Why? You don't have the B team.
No, but I just don't need you having more points.
Says the guy who won tag team titles his first week of the fucking season.
A lot of good it's done me.
It put you in first place the first week.
Yeah, the first week. We'll see if that lasts.
I told you what happened the last time you tried to pull that shit.
Yeah. Jesus.
Actually, that's what happened the last 2 times you tried to pull that shit.
Yeah.
Because you tried to pull that shit before that with fucking Enzo Amore in the Cruiserweight Championship, and you see how that turned out.
And so was the highest ranked guy for the whole season?
You still lost.
I did, but I had the highest ranked guy for the whole season.
You still lost.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy because
I think like Xavier is still in the top 10. He's going to be one of the highest scoring people probably, and you're still probably going to lose. So,
well, we'll see. But yeah, that was interesting because you gained just over 200 points. Tiff gained almost 300 points.
Jesus.
And I gained exactly 100 points.
Yeah, well.
Because let's be honest, the only thing I got out of Raw was Roman Reigns.
Yeah. No, you got KO.
Well, that's true. Kevin Owens got 18 points. Yeah, Kevin Owens did show up.
He lost to me.
He did. So that's about what I got.
Don't you have Corbin?
Nope, that's Tiff.
Oh. Yeah, so she got Corbin's cheating victory. She got points for that.
She did.
She got Corbin putting himself into a fucking specialty match in like the last 1 minute of the match.
Yeah. I mean, Balor still earned a good amount of points for that, but
yeah.
That still kind of was shit.
Yes, it was.
Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and see what else we got.
Yeah, let's see how much more shit this gets. Let's go to the SmackDown Live.
Agreed.
Read.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, we can end the show.
Well, we could, but
you're the one with the recap.
I know. I'm gonna read the recap. That doesn't mean you need to yell at me about it. Asshole.
Man.
SmackDown Live on the August 28th took place also at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And we open the show up with the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the New Day.
New Day sucks.
New Day rocks. New Day
Day
rocks.
sucks.
New Day rocks. Hey, don't be jealous just because the New Day can win tag team gold and because they're the only tag team in the whole company cool enough to have their own custom announce table. So they get into the ring with a big trophy in the middle of it. We see a replay of their tag title win. And Xavier gets on the mic and discusses them recapturing the titles. Big E gets a mic, says there's no better place to celebrate that than Toronto. I didn't actually see large portions of SmackDown. Wow.
Fair. What?
Into that comment. So they are in the ring and they talk about being 5-time tag team champions.
Uh-huh.
And they are interrupted. Wow. Oh, good. He went that way. Oh, God. Okay, wow.
Yes, he did.
Oh, so you know what happened.
I know who showed up.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He went there.
So, all hail King Booker.
The turn of King
Booker. Ruler of all the SmackDown Kingdom.
If you smell
SmackDown
the
Universe,
Rock
sorry.
is cooking.
Hey, King Booker. The Rock says he's too lazy to come to show up on SmackDown. But you better know your role and shut your mouth. Anyway, the New Day bows to King Booker, and Booker proceeds to knight the members of the New Day. Big E complains about not getting a royal nickname like Woods and Kofi did.
So it's face King Booker?
Yes. Apparently
Okay,
Woods and
then.
Kofi got royal nicknames. I don't know what they are. I kind of want to know what they are.
Okay, then.
No, I kind of want to know.
Hmm.
Oh, you didn't know? All right, let's see here. Let's check this out real quick. Shows. See if they have it noted over here. SmackDown. Go down here. Recap of August 28th. All right, let's see. Tonight the Nevers. Let's see. It does not say what their actual real names were. That is annoying. I have to look at this for a second. Let's see.
Hmm?
Want to hear the nicknames? Come on. All right, Xavier the Wise. Sir
Okay.
Kofi the Brave. Oh, he just calls him Biggie. He didn't give him a nickname.
Hmm.
All right, sorry about that, folks. Just had to check up on that. You still with me?
Mm-hmm.
So Biggie calls out King Booker for for basically not giving him a cool nickname. And Booker responds that it's already in your name, Big. And Biggie does not take this wisely and proceeds to inform King Booker that he has just gone full Saxton on him. Oh boy, good times.
Full Saxton.
King Booker replies, "Tell me, you didn't just say that." And then admonishes Big E, but he welcomes the New Day to the 5-time Champions Club. Can you dig that sucker? They then ask Booker to do a spinaroonie before he leaves, which he does. He then asks Woods and Kofi to do the spinaroonie, and they pull it off, but Big E has a little trouble. And there we go.
Yeah, I still can't believe they went SNL with this.
They did.
I still think SNL did it better, but
Well, yeah. Good times, though. Good times.
I suppose. So,
So promo to the New Day.
why did she give them commentary points?
Because they did commentary for the match immediately following this.
Okay, so 10 points to the New Day,
Correct.
if you include the commentary.
Yes, we might as well. That's 10 points to Big E. And 10 points to Kofi.
Kofi.
And 10 points to Xavier. All right. So following all this, the New Day stayed to do commentary for a for this week's triple threat tag team match between the Bar, the Good Brothers, and returning from wherever the hell they've been, the Colognes.
From injury?
Well, one of them was, I think.
Yeah.
Either way, they're here.
Fair.
And so they all go back and forth, tagging each other out and going crazy. And the whole thing ends when the Colognes hit a double backstabber on Gallows. Cesaro grabs a blind tag while this is going on, chucks the Colognes out of the ring, and steals the pin off Gallows.
Okay, then.
So there we go.
So, let's see. Let's go down to the returning Colognes. What, Jim?
No, I hit something. Let's see here.
Like I said, let's go down to the returning Colognes.
Yep. We will
Well, it's Epico. When you're ready.
Yep, go for it.
5 for being in the match, 3 for a specialty match, 1 for the double backstabber for 9 points to Epico.
Boom.
Primo.
Yes.
Same 9 points.
Got it.
Gallows.
Yes.
5 for the match, 3 for specialty, 1, 2, 3, 4 moves, 12 points to Big Luke Gallows.
What's been 17?
Anderson.
Yes.
Not with the hot Asian wife. Because she's not there. 5 for the match, 3 for specialty, 2 moves, 10 points to Carl Anderson.
You're going to have to repeat that. My headset just cut out.
10 points to Carl Anderson.
Got it. So at 15. All right.
We go to Sheamus,
Sheamus.
the Moose.
Not really.
5 for competing in a match, 3 for specialty, 15 for being there, 23 points to Sheamus.
All right.
Cesaro,
Yes.
5 for the match, 3 for the specialty, 30 points per being sneaky, 38 points to Cesaro.
All right. So puts him at 43.
That's that match.
All right. Sounds good. Your winner is the Bar.
The Bar.
The Bar they get in the New Day's faces at ringside after the match. Rusev, including Aiden English, approached SmackDown General Manager Paige in the back. She books a triple threat tag team match for next week. Rusev Day versus the Usos versus Sanity, with the winning team to face the Bar for a shot at the New Day's tag team titles. So, mini promo to Rusev Day, I guess?
She doesn't even have Rusev Day in here.
Well, they talked to Paige, so at least some of them, I don't know. I'm going to give them all mini.
Okay.
It's my ruling on the matter. 9. And Lanalina. 24. And Rusev Machka. We'll get 3, and that'll put him at 32. Alrighty. So. Following up from this, we have a video package of the history between Becky and Charlotte. Then we see Jeff Hardy with face paint reading RKO on the side of his face.
Okay.
We go to commercial, and we come back to Jeff Hardy coming out to the ring and getting a microphone and talking about his feud with Randy Orton, showing a replay of him diving off some production equipment to swanton him through a table. He says that made him feel alive again, and then calls Orton out to fight him right now. Orton comes out and gets on a mic, says he's going to take Jeff's identity. He starts walking to the ring, but changes his mind and says he won't face Jeff on his terms, as Jeff is just as dumb as these Canadians. Jeff challenges Orton to a match at Hell in a Cell. The crowd pops, and Orton backs away up the ramp. Promo to Jeff and Randy.
Yep.
Randy at 10, and Jeff at 30. All right. We then go to, let's see, Carmella backstage for an interview with Renee Young. Carmella takes credit for putting a spotlight on the women's division, says Becky's throwing a temper tantrum. She mentions that she beat Charlotte twice and will for the 3rd time tonight. As she walks off, R-Truth walks up looking for Carmella. Ty Dillinger walks in and tells Truth to let it go, and Truth says that he's right. It's all about timing, and when the time is right, the truth will set her free. Promo to Carmella, Truth, and Dillinger.
Yep.
All right. We then go to the ring for a match between Billie Kay and Naomi, which opens up with a brief promo from the Iconics trashing the Toronto crowd and Naomi herself. Billie hits some strikes early on, but Peyton Royce interfered, which led to Billie rolling Naomi up from behind for a 3 count after a very short match.
Very well.
Points.
So, Naomi. 5 points for showing up. 1 for a move. 6 points to Naomi.
Got it. 13.
Peyton Royce. 5 for promo, 5 for accompaniment, 6 for interference, 11 points to Peyton Royce.
How many?
11.
No.
Why not?
Because you clearly don't understand the concept of addition.
Oh, that should be 16. Hey, I'm not the one that added this up. I'm just reading numbers. So don't blame me. Blame Tiff.
And yes, it's 16 points to Peyton Royce.
Yep, again, I'm not the one that added them up.
Which you're the one that clearly doesn't know math well enough to have picked up on a mathematical error as you were reading it.
Yeah.
Puts Peyton Royce at 44. Continue.
Billy Kay.
Billy Kay.
5 for a promo, 5 for the match, 20 for winning, 30 points to Billy Kay.
Puts her at 41. All right. We roll on. We see Daniel Bryan and the Brie Bella watch a replay of their brawl with The Miz last week. And then after the commercial, they come out to the ring and say that, and they have microphones. Bryan calls out The Miz, says he's a coward. And Brie says that Miz and Maurice are always running their mouths, and it felt good to punch Miz in the face. They talk about their plans to beat Miz and Maurice into Hell in a Cell, but are interrupted by Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega. Zelina gets on a mic, introduces herself and Almas, and talks about Almas being more of a legend than Bryan, and that Almas would out-wrestle Bryan. Almas gets on the mic and adds that he's also more of a star than Bryan. While the crowd proceeds to treat Almas and Zelina to the always infamous "What" chant. Have not heard that one in a while.
Fair.
Bryan says that he would fight Almas right now, but he's not the SmackDown GM anymore and can't just book that match. Luckily, Paige comes out, asks the crowd if they want to see that match, and when they chant back yes, she makes it official for him. And we have ourselves a one-on-one match.
One-on-one.
Yeah, well. The ladies are at ringside. Almas starts off strong. Bryan tries to come back. He eats a deck breaker and a reverse DDT. Bryan gets put in a surfboard submission but escapes. They go back and forth. We see Miz and Maurice are watching backstage on a monitor. And they walk off. Almost goes up top, but Bryan stops him with a running drop kick and then a suplex. The Miz suddenly comes out to interrupt, and the distraction allows Almas to cheap shot Bryan. Bryan drops Almas and then hits a dive on Miz at ringside and pummels him. Once he gets back in the ring, Almas drops Bryan and goes up top for a moonsault, but Bryan blocks it with his feet. He follows up with a yes lock. Zelina gets on the apron to distract the ref from the yes lock until Brie drops her. Maurice then attacks Brie from behind, and that distraction causes Daniel to release the yes lock and Miz to hit the ring and attack Bryan from behind, resulting in a DQ.
Fuck you, Miz.
Clap, 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 clap. Thank you, Miz. Thank you, Miz.
Fuck you, Miz. Fuck you,
Thank
Miz.
you, Miz.
Why?
Because Miz is a dick. That's why he does what he does. He's a dick and a coward.
That just puts Tiff even further in the lead.
How so? It's a DQ.
She has the Miz.
Okay, so he gets an interference.
Yeah, she gets points for the Miz, for Maurice, for Vega, and Andrade.
Okay, so there's something about either way, she stopped you from getting victory points.
So
that's a good thing.
If you say so.
I say so.
You suck.
Three caballeros. Anyway.
Continue.
You gonna score the match?
Not until you finish talking about it.
I did.
No, you didn't. I'm going to give points for shit you haven't talked about, so finish.
Fine. I had to scroll down. Sorry, there's a big gap where I think an ad is supposed to be, and it's not there. After the match, Almas hits a hammerlock DDT on Bryan, and then Miz puts him in a yes lock. Maurice takes Brie in the ring, and Zelina hits a knee to Brie's face, and then Maurice hits her with a DDT, and Miz finishes up with a skull-crushing finale on Bryan.
The French Kiss DDT.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of her finishing move. It's called the French Kiss.
Why not?
That's what it's always been.
Okay.
So, Dumb is. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Jim, are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Say something.
What?
Well, acknowledge that you're going down there so I can continue. Jesus.
All right, fine. Jesus.
The Miz.
I know I'm going. Hang on.
Why does the Miz have only 3 points?
That's all he has so far.
Huh, okay. 6 for interference, 4 for assault, plus the skull crushing finale, 11 points to the Miz.
You can realize the extent of him and Maurice didn't really show up last week.
Fair.
Well, the week before this, anyway. Continue.
Maurice. Excuse me. 6 for interference, 4 for assault, plus the French kiss, 11 points for Maurice.
19.
Zelina Vega. 5 for accompaniment, 6 for interference, 11 points to Zelina Vega.
16.
Andrade Cien Almas. 5 for wrestling a match, 1, 2, 3, 4 move points, 9 points to Andrade Cien Almas.
16.
Brie Bella. 5 for accompaniment, 4 for assault, 9 points to Brie Bella.
9 and 9 is 18.
And Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
5 for a match, 3 for an escape, 2 moves. Wait, is that right? 2, 3. Yeah, it is. Okay, 10 points to Daniel Bryan.
19. Oh, that's 911. How about 19?
I'll take 911.
No, you're not getting that one. You're gonna get 19.
Damn it!
Don't be a
Damn
cheap
it.
fuck. Don't be a cheap fuck. Moving on. Right over here. Come on. Let me go to the recap. Fuck's sake. There we go. Okay. Clicking the wrong thing. All right. So we come backstage to where Charlotte does an interview and says that Becky expected her to lay down at SummerSlam. She says that Becky wants to have the spotlight. She'll get it after Charlotte goes through Carmella tonight. Promo to Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, I do have that for this night, don't I? I forgot about that.
We then go out to the ring where we're joined by WWE Champion AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Clap, 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 clap. He goes out of the ring and we get a replay of Joe attacking him last week, and AJ then gets cutting a promo on Joe saying that Joe isn't a real man. Real man wouldn't attack a man's family. He'd fight another man face to face with honor. Joe comes on the big screen to interrupt, and they exchange some words. And Joe says he's gonna call Wendy Styles right now, and pretends to talk to her on the phone, saying that he will fulfill his promise and he will send AJ home after Hell in a Cell. And also tells Wendy that he might stop by to see the kids next Tuesday night. AJ storms out of the ring in anger.
So, promo to them. You gave promo to Charlotte, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Promo to AJ and Joe. Go watch that promo, folks at home, by the way, because it's a decent promo and I didn't do it justice.
The AJ promo?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. After that, we go to a break. We come back from the break, and we see AJ walking around backstage looking for Joe and yelling for him to come out, but he can't find him. So, no extra points for that, but it happened. We then go to our main event of Charlotte defending the SmackDown Women's title against Carmella.
Successfully.
Correct. And the bell sounds. Carmella comes out strong opening. Charlotte shuts her down. Momentum, suplexes. Climbs up top, but Carmella shoves Charlotte off the top rope and out to the ringside floor. Follows up with a suicide dive through the ropes. Then takes Charlotte in the ring for a 2 count. Applies a chin lock. Charlotte fights back. Suplex. The chops. Carmella comes back with a snapmare and a kick, goes up top and hits a splash and a kick for another 2. She pummels the champion for a while and hits 2 super kicks and pins for another 2, then pins for another 2, then looks for another super kick, but Charlotte blocks it, hits a spear, a natural selection, and a figure 8. It says figure 4, but I would be shocked if it wasn't a figure 8.
Right. By the way, it's still a point, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
And then,
after the match, Becky Lynch runs in, attacks Charlotte from behind, pummels on Charlotte on the mat, boots her in the head, grabs a mic and the belt, and says that in Hell in a Cell, she's taking her title back, calls Charlotte a bitch, and then holds up the title belt, and heads to the back as we go to replays.
And proceeds to get cheered out the building.
Yep. Charlotte recovers and gets to her feet as SmackDown goes off the air. Points.
So, Becky, I'm no way in shape or form a heel. Lynch.
Tell that to the writing team.
Oh, they know. I'll go into detail after this. 4 for the assault, 5 for the promo, 9 points to Becky Lynch.
9 is 18.
Carmella, I'm a diva in a women's world.
Well, Mela is money.
Not anymore. 5 points for attempting to wrestle a match, if you can call it wrestling. 4 points for being in the main event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 moves for 18 points to Carmella.
Wow. Okay. 28.
So apparently she can actually wrestle because apparently she actually did some moves.
Yep.
And then we have your women's champion. Woo!
Charlotte, I only have a career because of my daddy Flair.
That and the boob job, yes.
Yeah.
So,
no, in all fairness, that's recent. She just did that.
Fair.
She had a career well before she had the boob job. Let's be fair here. She's not like Nikki Bella.
Ouch. No, Nikki Bella has a career because she fucked John Cena. Let's get that straight.
No, let's be fair. Nikki Bella has a career because she happened to have a twin and they're both hot.
That's true.
That's why they have a career, because twins were an attraction.
Yeah, her twin's currently married to the hottest commodity in wrestling, so yeah.
That is true.
Anyway, Charlotte, 5 points for a match, 20 for winning the match, 25 for retaining her women's championship, 4 for winning the main event, 4 for being in the main event, 5 for actually winning the main event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves for 64 points to Charlotte.
So it's 74. All right.
Woo!
Cool. Let's go to the scores.
Let's.
All right, let's see where we're at here. So, in the lead after SmackDown is still Tiff at 840. Rowdy Last Kickers at 840, followed by the Legit Yes Movement at 744, and trailing at third is the Big Dogs Club at 672.
Yep.
New Day, your promo was great, but you got to carry your weight on points here, guys.
Talk to Paige. She's the one not booking them in matches.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. Yeah, but all fairness, here, the question I have to ask, though, I don't think they needed Paige. They had King Booker, ruler of the SmackDown Kingdom. I think his authority outweighs hers.
Try calling that to Triple H.
Triple H doesn't give a shit about authority. He was the DX.
He is the authority. He is the authority.
Yeah, well. Anyway.
Yes.
So, the 205 Live. Hit it.
So, before we do that, since you brought it up.
Okay.
So, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the air. I think I've mentioned this to you at least once off the air.
Okay.
But, so, immediately following, what was the last pay-per-view? SummerSlam?
No.
Yeah, SummerSlam was the August pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah, because, yeah, you're right. SummerSlam.
So immediately following SummerSlam 1, Brian James decided to open mouth insert foot on Twitter
Okay.
because people, the WWE
By the way,
Universe,
just in case anybody out there's not aware, that's Road Dogg.
yes.
Currently the head writer of SmackDown.
I don't know about after open mouth insert foot, but then again, he is sucking off Triple H in the back, so who knows?
Yeah.
But so the WWE Universe took to the Twitters and the social medias and said, WWE, what the fuck are you doing? Becky Lynch is clearly not a heel. Did you not hear the ovation she got for beating the piss out of Charlotte Flair?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, that following Monday, they proceeded to book her as a heel. And she proceeded
Monday.
or Tuesday, they proceeded to book her as a heel, and she proceeded to get the loudest cheer of the night. And of course, the fans once again took to Twitters, to which Mr. James over there replied and said, that doesn't matter because that's not the story we're telling. And that's not the story you're being told. Basically saying, it doesn't matter what you think. What matters is what we want you to think. That's basically what he said.
Well, I have to give him 1 point.
What's that?
It not mattering what you think is one of the primary mantras of the guy that founded the show.
True. But here's where open mouth insert foot happens. Cut to this week. The week we're scoring right now.
Okay.
Comes out. Official statement from WWE. Yeah, Becky Lynch is clearly not getting booed at all. She's clearly getting cheered all the fucking time, so we're not going to push her as a heel. We're now pushing this as two friends having a friendly rivalry.
Okay, then.
Yeah, basically they're booking it the way it should have been booked from the beginning, which is, Charlotte coming in and just kind of getting this opportunity out of nowhere, not really asking for the opportunity, just being given it to it. And it's like, well, I'm being given an opportunity. I might as well run with it. And Becky on the other side saying, you're supposed to be my best friend and you're going to come in and steal my spotlight. What the fuck? Where neither one of them is really a heel. And that's the way they push it. And that's the way they should have pushed it from the beginning. So, yeah, Road Dogg, open mouth, insert foot. How does it taste?
Yep.
Because apparently your boss has said you're full of shit.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, have fun with that one, people.
Fair enough.
So, to the 205 Lives.
Quite.
And we open with, ha, 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 ha. Yes, we open with
have no push.
Oh, he has a push. He has a huge push.
Okay.
Because he decided to come out and said, hey, Kendrick Gallagher, you fucking blindsided me last week? Get your ass out here. I want revenge.
Okay.
And they proceed to come out there, and he proceeds to get revenge.
Okay, then.
Because he gets booked in a match against Brian Kendrick, and Brian Kendrick begins to kind of roll for Akira Tozawa and do absolutely nothing.
Okay, then.
Actually, it was a decent match, but yeah, it was all Akira Tozawa. And Gentleman Jack tried to interfere and failed.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of moves were had, mostly on Tozawa's part, because Brian Kendrick doesn't do a lot of wrestling these days.
Yeah, not really.
He's kind of old.
He's not that old.
He's in his mid-40s.
Really?
Yeah, he's kind of like Hardy Boys old.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Dude, he's been doing this as long as like Jeff Hardy. He was like Jeff Hardy's age when he started. Maybe not quite that young because that's like illegal, but still. He was like 19.
As an age, Jeff Hardy lie about his age to be allowed to wrestle?
Yes.
And Kendrick is 39.
Okay, so he's close. He's a year older than me. That's still old in wrestling terms.
A little bit. But that's old in wrestling terms. I'm sorry. You're going to tell that to the late 40s dude wrestling the early 50s dude at the Australia show?
If you could call it wrestling, then like limping down to the ring because one has a replaced hip. Actually, I think he's doing pretty good, but still.
Yeah, he looked a hell of a lot better in the ring after the replaced hip, actually.
This is true. Does that mean we could see a Mick Foley return, especially since he has a replaced hip and lost weight?
Mick Foley's going to be on Raw this week. We'll find out.
No. But yeah, for whatever reason, Spanky's decided not to wrestle anymore. I don't know why.
I don't know if he's decided. It's probably just that they said, okay, he's the older guy. We're going to use him to get the younger guys over. He's not going to wrestle that much.
Yeah, but wouldn't it look better for the younger guys if he actually tried to do some of his lucha shit and they countered all of it?
I suppose. Maybe he's got a nagging injury or something. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, well, yeah, because he doesn't do the sliced bread that much anymore. When he does, most of the time he gets countered.
True.
So that's kind of weird. Anyway, so Mr. Mustachio, gentleman, not so gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Yes.
5 for a promo because they decided to cut a promo pre-match.
Okay.
Basically saying, Akira Tozawa, you're going to come out here and get revenge. Pfft, no, you're not. We're going to kick your ass. And Akira Tozawa came out and kicked their asses.
Okay.
So 5 for a promo to Jack, 5 for accompaniment, 6 for attempted interference, total of 16 points to Jack.
And puts him at 21.
All right. The Brian Hendrick, the man with a plan.
He's a man with a plan. All right.
5 for said promo, 5 for showing up to the match, 3 for avoiding a finisher the first time.
Mm-hmm.
3 move points for a total of 16 points to the Brian Kendrick.
Puts him at 20.
And your winner, Akira Tozawa, the Stamina Monster. 5 points for a match, 20 for winning the match, 3 for countering the captain's hook, 12 for moves, because he did a whole fuck ton of moves.
Wow.
38 points to Akira Tozawa.
Puts him at 41.
All right. Then we cut backstage for a Buddy Murphy, Tony Nese promo.
Okay.
It's Buddy Murphy basically. Buddy Murphy said most of the stuff, so I gave 5 to Buddy Murphy and 3 for Tony to a mini promo because he didn't say much.
All right.
Because Buddy basically cut his promo, walked off, and then Tony leaned back into the mic, said 2 words, and then walked off after Buddy. So I was like, mini. It's just hyping up the main event against Kalisto.
Were the 2 words suck it?
No.
Fair enough.
So yeah, because the main event is Murphy versus Kalisto. So
right, fair enough.
All right. Then we go out to the ring for Hideo Itami versus Michael Blaze, which is a fucking awesome name.
That is a good name.
Blaize. It's a good spelling too.
I like that.
Now he did okay, but it's Hideo Itami, so one hard kick and dude was done.
Yeah.
But the match doesn't get to end because Mustafa Ali's music hits and he comes walking out in slacks and a button-up shirt. Proceeds to unbutton the
button-up shirt.
No, not the shirt. He unbuttons the sleeves and proceeds to roll the sleeves up as he stalks down the ramp. Because Hideo Itami was doing his shotgun drop kicks. He did 2 of them. He was going to do a third one to the guy and just cripple the dude. And Mustafa Ali came out. So Mustafa Ali begins to roll up his sleeves, walk down the ramp, and Hideo Itami decides, fuck this, and leaves.
Okay, then.
So, yeah, no contest.
Okay, then. Was that how is it a no? Because should Hideo have just been counted out?
I don't know, but it said no contest, and the bell never rang for the match to end. So
that is weird.
Yeah. The match should have ended multiple times over, but Hideo kept picking the dude's head up to stop the 3 count from happening.
Ah.
Yeah. Respect me!
Okay, then.
Yeah, Mustafa Ali came out, and he was like, yeah, fuck this, and left.
Fair enough. Let's see here.
Not that it matters if it was a count out or not. It doesn't affect Hideo Itami's points.
No.
But I believe it was a no contest due to Mustafa Ali's interference. So Mustafa Ali is apparently rested and back.
All right.
So 6 points to Mustafa Ali.
I have yet to see any evidence that he has sufficiently proved to DM the GM that he is, in fact, in better condition. But we'll see.
He didn't wrestle, but he was at least in good enough condition to come out and look menacingly at Hideo Itami.
Well, I guess he could come out as long as he didn't wrestle, yeah.
It looks like he was ready to wrestle because he was like, where are you going, Hideo? Come back, you coward. But yeah, so 6 to Mustafa Ali for interference.
Okay.
And Hideo Itami, 5 points for a promo. Yeah, he cut a pre-match promo when he came out.
Okay.
A respect me promo basically, and talking about shelving Mustafa Ali and shit. Feud.
That's fair.
9 points for moves. Total of 14 points to Hideo Itami.
Okay. What about the other 5?
What other 5?
Let me scroll up.
That's literally. I mean, he came out, cut a promo, beat up a jobber, ran for the hills. That's pretty much what happened. I guess 5 for being in a match, huh?
Yeah. 5 for being in a match and 5 for a no contest draw.
Oh, there are points for no contest? I was unaware of this.
Yeah, no contest. Both parties get 5 since there wasn't a winner.
Yeah, well, the other party gets none because he's a jobber.
Yeah, so can you amend Hideo's points?
I can amend Hideo's points. Let me let's see. Actually, I don't know if it even ended. Let's see. I guess it's no contest. It doesn't say no contest, but it doesn't really say how the match ended, but there was a match going, so I'm just assuming no contest.
Yeah, they didn't say, so that's my assumption.
All right, I will amend Tommy's points. I forgot to give him points for actually being in a match. My bad. Yep. So 5 for being in a match, 5 for a no contest, you said?
Yep.
Okay, that's 24 points to Hideo Itami.
All right, 24. Cool.
Then we cut backstage for Cedric Alexander promo talking about being the champion and Drew Gulak and shit like that.
Okay.
So 5 points to Cedric.
Cool.
Then we cut over to a mini promo from the Lucha House Party, hyping up the Kalisto match, which is next. So 3 points to the 3 members of Lucha House Party for a mini promo.
Kalisto, Lindsay, and Grand Metalik. Okay.
All right. Then we have our main event, Buddy Murphy versus Kalisto, which was a damned good match. Damn you, Buddy Murphy, for winning.
Okay.
Also, Buddy Murphy botched trying to jump up to the second rope and had to do it twice.
Oops.
He jumped up, missed, and had to do it again.
Oops.
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 Yeah, it was a pretty good match. This is how you do power versus speed. But I think one of the big reasons why it works is because Buddy Murphy is a cruiserweight technically, and he can actually do some of that stuff. So therefore, he knows how to make it look good as the big man.
Fair enough.
Which I think it makes all the difference, because generally speaking, when you have big man versus speed, the big man can't do those moves because he's the big guy. He's not built for that kind of stuff. He's built for power. But when Buddy Murphy, because he is a cruiserweight, he can do the lucha stuff. He just doesn't. And like now with the bulk of the muscle, he might not be able to do it as well, as was demonstrated by the fact that he tried to jump to the second rope and botched it the first time.
Right.
But the fact that he still knows how those moves work and can pull off a lot of them, because he can still do like Hurricane Ranas and shit like that.
Right.
He can make it look good when it's used against him.
Mm.
And that's what happens here. Is he at least made Kalisto look good.
That's good.
But yeah, it was a good back and forth. Kalisto looked kind of strong. Until Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado, and Tony Nese decided to get themselves ejected.
Oof.
Yeah. So first, Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado got ejected. And Tony Nese laughed at them. And then Tony Nese got ejected, and Kalisto laughed at him. But by that point, by the point he got down to 1-on-1, both of them were kind of tired. But Kalisto was a smaller guy, and he was more tired. And Buddy Murphy just fucking ran him over.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So your winner, Buddy Murphy.
Which is hilarious, because if you know anything about game stats, cruiserweights regain momentum faster.
Well, not in real life, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, cruiserweights also burn it faster because they're always running around, but...
Yeah.
That's why momentum recovery is an important high stat if you're running a high flyer, but it's neither here nor there.
Yeah, basically, Kalisto put up a good fight. Murphy tried to take him out a couple times, and he refused to give up. And Murphy finally said, fuck it, Murphy's Law, and 1, 2, 3.
Okay, then.
Yeah, he tried to do Murphy's Law once, and Kalisto countered it. And then he tried to do some other stuff, and when that didn't work, he was like, okay, I'm just going to go to Murphy's Law again. And by that point, Kalisto was so tired he couldn't counter it, and just, bam, pump handle slam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Points.
Points. Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado, Tony Nese, 21 points. For
Okay.
accompaniment, interference, and ejection.
All right. Wait, 21?
21.
Which would be, yeah, that's right. Okay. That's, let's see, 87, 90, puts him at 98. And Lindsay Dorado puts him at 65. And Tony Nese.
Tony Nese.
Put him at 47. Okay.
All right. So let's go to Kalisto Lalusa.
Yep. Hit it up.
All right. We have 5 for being in the match, 4 for being in the main event, 6 for avoidances and counters, 13 moves because he pulled out all kinds of shit. 28 points to Kalisto.
And that becomes 38. And the remaining 9 is 47.
All right.
And Buddy Murphy.
And Buddy Murphy. 5 for being in the match, 4 for main event, 20 for winning the match, 5 for winning the main event, 9 for countering moves, 5 for actually doing moves, for a total of 48 points to Buddy Murphy.
Goddamn. 58, yeah, it's 78, and 5 puts Buddy Murphy at 83.
Now, if it makes you feel any better, you get main event win points for last week's 205 Live.
Okay.
Yeah, Cedric Alexander had a match.
Cool.
Non-title, but he had a match.
Still, it works. All right, so there we go. Let's go to our final scores for the night.
Let's.
Well, undo that. I didn't write the SmackDown scores in.
Idiot.
Sorry. All right, so that would be 744 and 672 and 840. Then we can hit the refresh all and see the actual scores. And they are the Rowdy Last Kicker still in the lead at 917.
Jesus.
Being closely tailed by the Extremely Legit Yes Movement at 891. And trailing way the hell in the back at 709 is the Big Dogs Club.
Damn. All right, then.
Uh, 17. All right, well, there we go. Yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the leaderboards. Still top of the leaderboards is the big dog Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion at 123.
Okay.
In second place is Gran Metalik at 98. Followed by Xavier Woods of the New Day at 95. Dean Ambrose coming in at 85 points from the Shield at number 4. We have a tie. Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins both clocking in at 83 points. Followed by Kofi Kingston of the New Day at 81 points. Scott Dawson of the Revival at 75 points. And another tie of Bobby Lashley and Charlotte at 74 points each, rounding out the top 10. And per usual, if we consider the ties to be one place, then both Lindsay Dorado of the Lucha House Party at 65 and the other half of the Revival, Dash Wilder at 59, would also be included in the top 10. So there you have it, folks. Bam. That's our program.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jeff, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Sometime in the next couple of days, either to... Whoops, I hit the audience button. I didn't mean to do that. Sometime in the next couple of days, either tomorrow night or Tuesday night, we will try to get last week's scoring done so we can actually be caught up for the end of this coming week, finally.
Yep.
We'll let you know what's going on.
Absolutely.
And until then, Jeff, I'll thank you for joining me.
Absolutely.
I am Jace Phoenix. Tiff, thanks for the scores, and we hope to see you next time. Hopefully get the working headset going on.
Hopefully.
We'll see you then, folks. Peace. Let's do one more. I didn't have the button ready.
We're not
Why
ending
not?
on that.
Let's try it again.